Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from TheRightTrader.com here. Today I'm going to be starting a new series that I will be doing on my channel where I will be doing a technical analysis and sort of market update on, at least the three main cryptocurrencies, and then maybe as well go into what's going on with the altcoins and, some news and stuff. So like I said, this is the first episode, if you will, of this series, and I wanted to ask you all to please give me any feedback and advice you can to make this the best possible. And if you want me to, for example, go into more detail when I'm doing my technical analysis, please let me know. If you want me to talk more about the news and altcoins, let me know as well. So yeah, just any feedback and advice that you think could improve this series would be gladly appreciated. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll really be listening to the feedback here. With that being said though, I should mention that, obviously cryptocurrencies are traded 24/7, right? It's not like the stock market where it closes and then opens the next day. So that's something to be aware of with this daily series. But otherwise, we're going to get right into what's been going on with the three main cryptocurrencies here on Coinbase. If you guys haven't purchased any cryptocurrencies yet, this is my favorite place to buy them. I think it's the best and easiest place to buy them. They're not a sponsor. I just use these guys myself. They have over 11 million customers. They're the main players out there. They're super legit. You can look them up. I have a referral link in the description that you can use to get $10 free worth of Bitcoin with any purchase of over $100. So definitely check those guys out. Now, what's been going on here with the sort of the top three, right? So Bitcoin, actually, you know what? I'll move over right over here. It might be easier. Bitcoin has been, sort of still in its a little bit of a pullback, but very, very minor, more of a consolidation here after its big breakout. Ethereum had a really nice breakout here in the past couple hours, and Litecoin has been pretty steady, got a nice little boost, but now it's stagnating a bit, so sort of like Bitcoin. If we move over here to the daily chart on the top three, you guys can see Bitcoin pretty much just a little bit range bound, right? Some consolidation here. Ethereum broke past 300 and really just took off, right? Up 10% now. So this is really good to see. I think Ethereum might actually start moving up towards 400 now. So yeah, that would be really nice to see. It hasn't really visited that higher range in a while now, but it's looking good. I'll get into the detailed technical analysis here on TradingView in a second. And Litecoin, like I said, a little bit more sporadic price action, but mostly just range bound, right? But it's looking good. It's acting how I predicted it would in my latest video that you can check out on my Litecoin $100 price prediction. It's my latest video that I did. Go check that out. And yeah, it's been acting how I expected it to. So with that being said, let's now get into the actual detailed technical analysis. And I say detailed, but I'm going to keep it pretty simple, at least in this episode, just to wait and see how you guys want me to do the technical analysis. But first up, let's see what's going on with Bitcoin over here. So Bitcoin obviously had its big breakout, as you can see, right? Broke past 5,000 and is now in a little bit of a pullback stage, a little bit of a consolidation, but it should continue its move higher. If we look, last time it had its big breakout above 3,000, we saw it basically have very similar price action, right? You have to be looking over here. So, it had its big breakout candle and then a little bit of a pullback area, which is basically what I think we're experiencing right here. And then it kept up its move higher, right? So it's just taking a bit of a break here, in my opinion. But, we can expect it to move higher. You saw what it did last time it broke out, right? It just kept on going. So this is sort of what you could expect to see. But obviously, like I said, a little of a break here is needed. And, it's taking a rest at 5,600. Before probably, now moving up towards the $6,000 area. So that's sort of what to expect. Obviously, we still are in blue sky breakout territory, but now we do have one resistance level placed in, which is, the top of this candlestick, which is 5,846. So that'll be the next level we'll watch. If we break past that, to be honest, I think we'll be able to at least obviously test 6,000, but it could very well break above that, right? We are overbought on the RSI currently. That's something to pay attention to. MACD is looking pretty high, but same thing over here, right? So we'll have to see if this will actually come back and dip below that. That won't be a great sign, but we just have to wait and see at this point. I would say we want to see it hopefully hold this let's see, this 5,445 area. That would be a good resistant support level to hold, right? I don't think we want to see it, and it's pretty unlikely that it would fall back to 5,000, you know, in the next couple of days, but anything is possible, right? So, like I said, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Moving over now to Ethereum, which is sort of the crypto that had the most price action. I mean, the biggest move in the past couple hours. And that was actually not acting great, right? It was very range bound, but, you know, it got its boost. And so over here, right, we have some pretty nice things on the indicator. The RSI is looking good, right? Nice uptrend going, still not in the overbought area. MACD now fully turning back up, which is good. Nothing to worry about there. Seems like we've also broken out of our downtrend on the MACD, so that's great as well. Now, looking at the candlesticks here, we broke above sort of obviously the 300 level, but this $315 mark was a big resistance area, it seems like. And, you know, now facing some resistance in this sort of 335 area right over here. Sort of 335 to 340 is sort of a little bit of a resistance level, but, you know, it should be able to break past that. Obviously, it did test it. Again, a little bit of a consolidation here for Ethereum, like we saw with Bitcoin. Nice volume though, which is good. That's nice to point out. Otherwise, it's looking pretty nice here. I'm just looking to see sort of if there's any patterns that were similar before. It seems like we have a little bit what's going on here, what happened here, right? So this one should be expected to move back up. And as you can see, right, we're actually pretty close to this $400 area. So like I said, I'm actually expecting this to move up to the $400 mark and to break above that. Same thing with Litecoin, you know, break above the $100 mark. It might take a little bit more time than with, you know, Bitcoin obviously did break above its all-time high, but I think these two will follow up shortly. So yeah, pay attention to that. I think we'll definitely see this one moving above. You know, as soon as it breaks past this sort of, let's see, 345 level, you know, I think we're pretty much off back to the all-time high here. Finally, let's go over to Litecoin, see what's been happening. You know, Litecoin sometimes has trouble holding its gains. It's true. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's true. So let's see what's going on over here. Still not overbought. Sorry about that. Still not overbought on the RSI, which is good. We did break out of the downtrend over here as well. RSI looking a little bit overextended, but otherwise nothing to worry about, right? We're still uptrending on the RSI. Now, over on the candlestick area, you can see that, like I mentioned in my actual price prediction for Litecoin video, we can see that I mentioned how, right, we have very similar price action over here as we got over here when we had our breakout, right? So as you can see, we got the big green candlestick after being range bound and we broke out of that. Exact same thing here, right? Very, very similar price action. Then a little bit of a pullback red candle. We got it right here. And then we had a sort of doji consolidation candle with a very flat trading range. So like I was saying, we have our big green breakout candlestick over here. Exact same as here. Then we have our pullback red candlestick, which was this one right over here. And then we had 2 days of consolidation with sort of a doji candlestick and very flat price action, which we're actually experiencing currently. So we'll have to see if there's going to be another 1 or 2 days of that. But, you know, it could basically take off right after this doji candlestick, or it could really be the exact same thing as over here, right? But for now, it's acting like I mentioned in my price action video, which is basically exact copy of what we saw right over here, right? So this is maybe what's to be expected, if that's fair to say. So yeah, like I said, you can watch my Litecoin price prediction to $100 if you want more details on this. But basically, you know, it's looking good to reach $100 pretty soon. There's going to be some resistance areas, obviously, this $62 area, then the $67 area. And you know, after that, we're pretty much good. Final resistance sort of in the $82 area. But really, I would say after this $67, $70 area, we're pretty much off to the races, back to all-time high, hopefully. So yeah, this is sort of what I expect to see. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think of this series. Let me know if you want me to improve anywhere. And yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Oh, by the way, also let me know if you want me to, you know, put all these cryptos together or just do them one by one, like if you want a specific video on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin every day. But I think that would be maybe like a lot of videos, so I think it's better to put them in a single video. But let me know. By the way, I'll just mention really quickly that the altcoins have been bouncing after a lot of money exited them to put them into Bitcoin. We now saw somebody going back into the altcoin market, so they're all having a pretty good day here, at least most of them. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure to point that out as well. Otherwise, like I said, everyone, I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like for more cryptocurrency investing and trading videos. But with that being said, everyone, have a great day. Thanks for watching.